Hi guys, I got all dolled up because you amazing, wonderful people helped me get to 100 subscribers, and I just felt like celebrating in this video because it's the first video since I hit 100 subscribers and I'm so happy. So, continuing. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a doozy. It's probably gonna be a long video, so if you don't have the patience, just like and subscribe and you can go. Anyways, hello, my name is Miss Mia. If you're new to my channel, I post 3 times a week, at least I do my best to. On Mondays, I do a lifestyle vlog where I just talk about what I did that week. And on Wednesdays, I do a wellness video where I either talk about my weight loss journey, and hopefully next week I will talk about mental tips. And of course, Friday is Penny for Your Thoughts podcast, where I review movies, TV shows, and today, the first day, actors. So let's get right into it. About a week ago, I did a Instagram post on my story to vote what my Friday podcast should be about. It was either the case of Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, or my 10 favorite actors and actresses. And as you can see, hopefully I still have the screenshot. If I don't, I apologize. Everybody said Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Now, before I really get into this any further, I want to make it very clear, I am on Johnny Depp's side. I believe his story, I believe that she's full of crap, but if, everyone's entitled to their opinions. This is just my opinion. I'm going to be quoting a lot of things from the Washington Post about the timeline of everything that has happened between the two of them, and I will leave that in the link below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into this. I wrote everything down in notes of what I was going to talk about, and then I realized I could just use my phone, because I took screenshots, and so I'm gonna be all over the place. Okay, let's start from the beginning, when this whole thing happened. May 23rd, 2016, Heard files for divorce after 15 months of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. Sorry, my English is not that great. 4 days later, a judge issued the actress a temporary restraining order against Depp. The proceedings played out publicly over the next few months, with tabloids publishing several videos and photographs related to Heard's allegations. Court documents detailed, among others, an instance of domestic violence that Heard said took place 2 days before she filed for divorce. The Los Angeles Police Department responded to a 911 call at the actor's penthouse, but told the media that there had been no evidence of a crime. Interesting. And you'll see later on which incident occurred that she talked about, and the fact that the police said that there was no evidence. The girl's a liar. Anyways, let's continue. During the entirety of our relationship, Johnny has been verbally and physically abusive to me, Heard said in the documents per the Associated Press. I endured excessive emotional, verbal, and physical abuse from Johnny, which has included angry, hostile, humiliating, and threatening assaults to me whenever I questioned his authority or disagreed with him. I don't know about you guys, but every single video I have seen of Johnny Depp when it comes to interviews, how he reacts to his fans, and just in general, he seems like a really quiet guy. And of course, I don't know Johnny Depp personally. This is just simply by what I'm seeing. And I think a lot of you can agree he seems like more of a down-to-earth person, and this just kind of seems weird. But maybe that's just me. In June, People magazine published a widely circulated photo of Heard with bruises on her eye and lip. I'll leave that photo right here. I did find it. Depp's team denied all allegations of abuse against him. August 16, 2016. Heard and Depp reach a $7 million divorce settlement. Okay, in a minute. Heard also retracted her allegations against Depp a day before a restraining order hearing was set to begin. Now, why would she do that? It seems kind of, if it happened, if he's an abusive person, you would think you would want a restraining order because, you know, the event happened, but she made it go away a day before. Like, what? In a joint statement, the actors described their relationship as intensely passionate and at times volatile, but always bound by love. When I read that part of the article, I was so lost. I was like, both of these people don't like each other, yet they're saying this. But whatever. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain, they continued. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. Amber wishes the best for Johnny in the future. Heard reportedly donated the money she received from the settlement to the American Civil Liberties Union and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. I remember that part when she said she donated the money. I remember that there was a big issue because everyone was talking about how there was no proof that she donated the funds. Nowhere. And I was trying to find evidence for you guys. Like, I searched the web literally for all night, but I couldn't find anything to prove whether she did or did not donate. The only thing that is proof is that she said she was going to. But again, this woman is a liar. December 18th, 2018, the Post publishes Heard's op-ed. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I apologize. The op-ed, which identified Heard as an actress and ambassador on women's rights at the ACLU, urged readers to support women who come forward with allegations of abuse by taking them seriously and electing politicians who will fight for changes to laws and rules and social norms. Isn't that ironic? Though Heard didn't name Depp or any specific allegations, her piece was widely interpreted as being in reference to him because of the media coverage of their 10th split. She touched upon the death threats, overwhelming paparazzi attention, and career hits that followed her coming forward. I'm very curious of what career hit she's talking about, because we all know that Johnny was fired from, Disney. And not only that, he was let go from the series of Fantastic Beasts, where he plays the villain. So, again, where did Heard lose her potential jobs? Because I know she's still part of Aquaman 2, even though people were trying to get her out and replaced by this lovely lady, which would be 100 times better. But I digress. Now, this is a quote that she said, Amber Heard, in her op-ed. Op-ed? I don't know how to pronounce that thing. 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, Heard wrote. Friends and advisors told me I would never again work as an actress, that I would be blacklisted. A movie I was attached to recast my role had just shot a 2-year campaign as the face of global fashion brand, and the company dropped me. I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. So annoying. It's very ironic that she says that. Again, if you just skip through and you're watching this part, I'm on Depp's side. I think that Amber Heard is full of crap. March 1st, 2019, Depp files the defamation lawsuit in Fairfax Circuit Court in Virginia. Depp's lawyer stated in the complaint that the op-ed depended on the central premise that Ms. Heard was a domestic abuse victim and that Mr. Depp perpetrated domestic violence against her, a premise they described as false. They argued that Heard was the one who had actually abused Depp, referring to an incident she previously referred to as self-defense. The complaint also blamed Heard for Disney announcing that it had dropped Depp from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise 4 days after the op-ed was published. If they try to make another Pirates of the Caribbean movie and they try and replace Captain Jack Sparrow with another actor, I'm never gonna watch Disney again. So, Disney, you heard me, and I'm like one of your biggest fans. So, Depp's attorney Adam Waldman told the Post on Tuesday that Depp brought the defamation lawsuit because of newly available evidence, witness testimonies, and more than 80 surveillance videos that Waldman said show Heard without injuries in the days after she said she had been hurt. I don't like liars. Waldman also clarified that the lawsuit was filed in Fairfax County instead of Los Angeles County, where both Depp and Heard reside, because the op-ed was printed at the Post plant in Springfield, Virginia. Heard's attorney, Eric George, has criticized this decision and argued for the litigation to take place in California, where much of the alleged abuse took place. April 10, 2019, Heard files a motion to dismiss the complaint detailing alleged abuse. Heard stated in her declaration that Depp began to hit her about a year into their relationship when she began to witness him abusing drugs and alcohol or would notice that he was drunk or high. She detailed more than a dozen instances of alleged abuse, ranging from late 2012 to the May 2016 incident that directly preceded the divorce filing. She sometimes referred to Depp as the monster. One of the alleged incidents took place in March 2015 when Depp was in Australia shooting Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Heard said that Depp's attack left her naked and barefoot, covered in alcohol and glass. He severed the tip of his finger during this visit, temporarily shutting down production. There is a picture of that, him severing his finger. I'll put that there. But let's continue. Heard said he wrote her messages around the house by mixing oil paint with his blood. That's very, very dark. Heard recalled fearing for her life the following December when she said she was going to leave Depp, after which he allegedly hit her and pushed her face into a mattress. She said this. "For a while, I could not scream or breathe," she wrote. "I worried that Johnny was in a blacked out state and unaware of the damage he was doing and that he could actually kill me." Now, this is my problem. Your face is being smushed so hard you can't breathe, and it's like, ugh. Now, this is the incident that she talked about that the police actually went to, okay? Regarding the heavily publicized 911 call from May 2016, Heard wrote that she was afraid to give the police a statement that would create an international media incident. May 20th, 2019, Depp accuses Heard of faking her injuries. On Monday, Depp filed an opposition to Heard's motion to dismiss the defamation lawsuit. His team argued that the litigation would have taken place in Virginia because of a law that requires libel claims to be sorted out in the place of publication, Virginia, rather than the place of harm, California. Depp filed his own declaration alongside the opposition, stating that Heard fabricated domestic violence allegations against him and that she arrived to court in May 2016 with painted-on bruises that witnesses and surveillance footage show she did not possess each day of the preceding week. He also accused Heard of abusing him throughout their relationship, often while under the influence. "I will continue to deny them for the rest of my life," Depp said of Heard's claims against him. "I never abused Miss Heard or any other woman." I feel so bad for Johnny. Like, the fact that he is going through this, still going through this. This started in 2016, and we're now in 2019 of this article. And he has still yet to be hired back by Disney, and we're in 2022. So, okay, we're continuing. George, Heard's attorney, denied Depp's allegations in a statement to the Post. "The evidence in this case is clear. Johnny Depp repeatedly beat Amber Heard. The increasingly desperate attempts by Mr. Depp and his enablers to revive his career by initiating baseless litigation against so many people once close to him, his former lawyers, former managers, and his former spouse, are not fooling anyone." Okay, this lawyer is just talking out of his tushy, because majority agrees that Depp is trying to get his career back because that woman ruined his career over allegations. And allegations mean that he has not been proven guilty. You are innocent until proven guilty, people. People tend to forget that fact. And that is the end of the article from the Washington Post, which again is linked down below if you want to read every single part. Now, I'm going to just kind of give my reaction to this article. I mean, obviously I was doing it while I was reading it, but the reason I have such a problem with what's going on between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is because, first of all, I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. Like, I have been watching his movies since I was like 4, five that I could remember. And Pirates of the Caribbean in particular, one of his biggest franchise movies, is my favorite Pirates movies. Who does not love Captain Jack Sparrow? Anyways, I digress. But he has always been the type of actor who has been really good to his fans. He takes pictures with them, he gives them hugs, he autographs, and there's a lot of actors out there who, if they don't always are so happy compared to other actors. They'll just kind of zone out and be like, your fans make you who you are, make why you make so much money when it comes to that community, the actor community. So frankly, I think every time there is a fan who wants your signature or wants a hug, to a limit, as long as they're being normal, they deserve your attention if you have that kind of attention. My problem with this thing, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, is she is a woman who claimed that, she was being abused by a man, which is a horrible thing. To claim abuse against anyone, man or woman, is a horrible thing if it is not true. And in this instance, I don't believe she is telling the truth. I believe that she is faking it, because I don't know if you guys watched that video where she practically, I'm not gonna digress. There's videos out there where it shows what she thinks about this case between her and Johnny Depp when he, so if you want to look into it, you can look into it, but she just doesn't seem like a good person. She really doesn't. Anyways, but my problem is she's a woman saying that a man abused her, but in reality, she is the abuser. At least that's my perspective on this huge case. And it's so... I can't even talk. I don't even know how to put my frustrations into words about this case. And another reason I have a big problem with this case is all of Amber Heard's allegations were just allegations. Johnny Depp has not been proven of anything, okay? This is still an active thing going on. And yet, even though these allegations are just allegations, he was fired from Disney and the Fantastic Beasts series of movies, franchise, whatever, over allegations. Yet, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp rebutted saying she's actually the abuser, and it's getting out there that she has yet to be fired from Aquaman 2. I literally check every single day to see if she's going to be fired, because to think that, because a man abuses a woman, he's automatically assumed guilty and gets kicked out of work. And then yet when a woman is accused of being an abuser, it's just, not as a big deal, which is stupid, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, whatever you are, blue, purple, it doesn't matter. If you do a bad thing, you should be held accountable. They both stated the same thing, that the other person abused them, so they both should be facing the same repercussions. Johnny Depp was fired from Disney and Fantastic Beasts, so Amber Heard needs to be fired from Aquaman 2. And if I see that she is still in it, then I will not be going to theaters and watching it. I will be not paying money to see that movie, because that is just unfair. And it really proves to society that, men are the ones that are damned if they're accused of abuse, but if women are the ones accused of abuse, then it's a joke. That's exactly what it does. You would think that men and women would both handle the same repercussions of whatever they're accused of. Like, to be fair, men and women to be equal. That's all I'm saying. Well, that is finally it for this little podcast that we did here about Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. I apologize if I kind of seemed all over the place when it came to repeating myself and not using proper words or not pronouncing them properly. This was a lot of talking that I am not used to. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps me out as a content creator and supports my channel. Let's go to 200 subscribers.